I'm Hallie Gold.
And I'm Melissa Bepko.
And here's what's happening at HMS. At lunches,
House hats will be on sale for $5. You can wear them any day to school.
house hoodies will be $20 and only have small and medium sizes in most houses.
Volleyball is on Thursday. 7th grade plays at home and 8th grade takes a long trip to Capel.
A lot of us didn't get to take vacations this summer, but now every Monday can be a tropical getaway.
Tropical Smoothie will be on sale for $3 every Monday starting next week.
Friday is College Spirit Day. Wear your favorite college colors. We will also hear from our amazing Coach Pulis about LSU during College Day too.
And that's the news. Here's what else is happening at HMS.
I attended the great College of Louisiana State University. I decided it was a good fit for me because, I got a soccer scholarship there, so that was one of the nice perks about it. But my family lived in Louisiana for a while, so that was kind of a fun experience for me to get to go play there. And my dad played football at Florida State, and so it was fun for both of us to get to play against the University of Florida and beat them. I got to actually take an anthropology class on Mardi Gras, and we got to learn about the Mardi Gras Indians and the traditions of all the different parades that they have and really the culture behind it. It's actually really, really neat, all the different stuff that they do and the pride that they take in these parades and what they wear to the parades and all that stuff. It's really, really pretty cool. Well, I had to have good enough grades to get in. I actually got an academic scholarship as well as an athletic scholarship, and I had to take the SAT and get a good enough score to get in. So I had to work pretty hard to make sure that I could get in after the soccer program offered me the scholarship. It wasn't just like, hey, you get in. You still have to be academically successful in order to go to college. One of the really good mottos that we have at LSU is that the pride and tradition of the LSU Tigers will not be entrusted to the timid or the weak. And it kind of instills this idea in you that you got to rise to the occasion every time because it's what's expected. The entire state of Louisiana wants to go to LSU. The entire state of Louisiana is rooting for you, so it's a lot of pressure. It's not like other states where there's a lot of other big colleges, like in Texas, there's a bunch of different big colleges. It's just LSU over there, so it's a lot of pressure to be successful. A lot of my traditions are based on the soccer team, and we had to do a scavenger hunt where we had to go find different things on the campus, and it's one of the largest campuses in the country, and I think we ran like 12 something miles that day on a scavenger hunt, but it's kind of a rite of passage. Every team does it every year, and that was pretty fun. It's pretty crazy. Managing your time was the hardest thing that I think I had to learn in college, because there's nobody there to babysit you. It's you either sink or swim, and you've got to figure out how you work and how your schedule works and how your classes work and how your teachers work in order to be successful. It's all up to you. There's nobody there to help you. The best thing about being in college was the football games, to be quite honest. They won a national championship while I was there in football and a national championship in baseball. So that was the coolest experience I got to see, was our teams go that far in two sports. It was pretty awesome.
Hey everybody, it is time for Beautiful Words Wednesday. I'm going to try to pick some really great books that have some beautiful words in them, and we'll share one with you each Wednesday. Today's book, today's words come from a book called The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise. It's an amazing book. I'll tell you what it's about, but I just want to share with you. I call these beautiful words because sometimes beautiful words just make me laugh, and that's why they're beautiful. And this one made me laugh. So she is running through a park in this book at this point, trying to get somewhere before somebody else gets there. And the person chasing her is not a small man. And the quote is, "He took a couple of half-hearted steps in pursuit, but his belly outweighed his ambition, and I left him gasping and swearing." So that just creates a funny image for me of a large man chasing this young girl through a park, and he can't make it because, as it's put, his belly outweighs his ambition and he can't go much further. So anyway, I thought it was funny. Coyote Sunrise is a book about a girl whose mother and two sisters died in a car accident when she was very young, and all it left behind was her father and her. Her father is grieving like crazy, as you can imagine, and decides to take her in a school bus that he buys, and they basically live in the bus and they travel the country, and they just kind of move around. The father is trying to escape his grief, and he has even renamed her to be Coyote, and he calls himself Rodeo. Like, he's completely changing their world so that he doesn't have to think about what he lost. So she's okay with it, but she's starting to miss home. She talked to her grandmother, and her grandmother told her they were about to tear down a park and build a condos on it or something. I don't know. And in the park, there is a treasure that was buried. Her and her mother and her two sisters had buried memories of each other in this park. And she's afraid that if it gets destroyed, that she will also lose the memories of her mother and sisters. So she's doing everything she can to get back to that park. And that's where this scene takes place, where she's running through the park trying to get somewhere, and this man is chasing her. It's a great story. It's sad and it's funny at the same time, but mostly it's just a really pretty story about a girl who's just trying to remember her mother and sisters, and a father who is grieving, and she has to help him through that process. Hopefully you enjoyed these beautiful words. I'll come back again next week on Wednesday with more for our Beautiful Words Wednesday post. Have a great day.